A common question from Garmin Varia Radar users is, how do I check the battery level of the Varia radars, either the RTL 510 or RTL 500, when I'm out on the road? Certainly a valid question, because these units aren't fantastic on battery life. They're okay, they're not fantastic though. So 15 hours or so in flashing mode, 6 hours in solid mode, which is what I use. I need to keep an eye on this out on the road to make sure it's not going to go flat 50 k's from home. The ANT radar specification does have battery status in there, so head units can query the radar and get a battery status notification back. However, nobody takes advantage of that. What we can take advantage of though is that these units are ANT lights, and there is built-in field for light battery status. Okay, onto the hands-on component of today's video. Here's one I prepared earlier. We have the older style Varia radar, the RTL 500, with the fields already configured showing the light battery there. And the same thing down here with an interactive field. It's a Connect IQ field showing the battery level of this radar, and it's also interactive. If I press that, I can turn it off. I can turn it back on. It's an interactive field, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, that aside for now, let's look at the RTL 510, which I'll point that way because it's a bit bright, and an Edge 830. The two fields we configure down here. We'll do the same as the light battery and the Connect IQ field. So the Connect IQ field that I've installed is called Tail Light Field. I'll put a link below in the video description of where you can download this Connect IQ field. And once installed, it's selectable as, well, obviously a field. So first up, we'll go configure this field here as just a standard light battery. So we scroll down. Lights are what we're after. Light. Battery status, light battery, as easy as that. So with the touchscreen, press and hold and change that field, which gives us the light battery here, same as over here. On this one, we'll configure the Connect IQ field for the tail light field. Press and hold, give it a tickle, press again, there we go. Okay, down to our Connect IQ fields there, and we have tail light field. I've also installed a second one called Bontrager Light Control, which is a full screen field. I'll show you that in a sec over here. But what we're after is tail light field. Simple as that. Now you don't need the two, but I'm just showing you the example of the standard one and the Connect IQ, which is interactive, which we can turn the light off, turn the light on. I have these lights set to individual, so it's just on or off. You can have them flashing, day mode, night mode, etc. There's a lot of other options, but I just simply have them on or off. Now the funky thing with the radar is if you do get low battery warnings on either and the light is on, you can simply tap that. It will turn the light off, but keep the radar function still working. So if I sort of throw this at the ground, there we go, you can see that detect something. So if I've been on the road and I'm 20 or 30 kilometers from home, I get a low battery warning on this, I can turn the light off and still get the radar function. So for me, radar is probably better than light. Your call either way on that. So that's how easy it is to set up the light battery to show the radar battery status. Same as over here. I'll also show you on here the additional field I have installed, which is the Bontrager app, and that's this one here. It's a full field, a full screen field, so it can be a little bit cumbersome, but you will get the battery status up here, and once you've got your lights configured in different options, you can select them from here. So I've got mine pretty much just off and on, as I said. So if you have other options here, away you go. Maybe I should put an on button there too, shouldn't I? Okay, that's just been updated with the latest firmware, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but your mileage may vary with the Bontrager one. Gives you options to turn the lights on and off. And if you have a front light, it will be across the side there too. But I simply like that light battery field, or if you want some interactivity, that one is an option. There we go, we're back on. Happy days. So there we have it, how to keep an eye on the battery levels on your Garmin radar, either the newer version, RTL 510, or the older, squarer version, the RTL 500, when you're out on the road with your Garmin Edge device. For me, the inbuilt data field is just fine. It has nice contrast, and I don't really need that interactivity. If you want that, and you have a touchscreen Edge, you can check out that Connect IQ app. I'll put links below for you as well. So there we are, thanks for watching this one. If you found this informative, give it a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe to this channel to support what I'm up to. It's much appreciated.